Sometimes God speaks in the strangest ways to us. I think He speaks the way Jesus did to people according to their personalities, according to their knowledge, according sometimes to their revelation. In December of '02, He spoke something to me in an unusual way, but it certainly got my attention. And this is what God said. He said, "My Spirit is always cautioning you to stay out of the briar patch, to avoid thorns, and to bypass quicksand. But I'm always cautioning you how to take the high road instead of the low road, and to stay away from people who contaminate you with negativity. And I'm always cautioning you to avoid strife in every way." He said, "My Holy Spirit is like a weatherman who reports an approaching tornado or a hurricane that is forming, or a typhoon that is rolling in, or a fierce lightning storm that is approaching. The Holy Spirit is the weatherman who tells you how to avoid all manner of natural catastrophes in the earth. You will be foolish to refuse the caution of any weatherman, and you would be foolish to refuse the caution of my Spirit," said God. He said, "Yes, you do become foolish when you refuse the instructions of my Spirit, when He tells you to refuse to participate in anger, strife, judgment, jealousy, confusion, division, unforgiveness, and all manner of conflict. Because the Holy Spirit will always caution you to stay out of those areas." And He said, "My children all admire Noah because he listened to and obeyed me and prepared for himself a vessel for an approaching flood." He said Adam had no visual representation of approaching bad weather that would cause a flood other than my warning, said God. Yet he built that protective vessel. He said, I caution you in numerous ways to help you bypass catastrophes. And many times you listen, and many times you refuse to heed my saving words of guidance. But he said, my ways are always so simple and so easy. He said, first of all, avoid strife. Second, forgive your enemies. Third, do not judge others. Fourth, love everyone as you love yourself. Fifth, offer mercy to all men. And then he listed other ways. He said, make peace in every situation. And he said, don't worry or fret. And then he said, reason with me in every situation. And then he said, give freely. And he said, treasure every person. And he said, pray without ceasing. And I remembered that all of those ways are found in the book of Matthew 5. Chapter 5 and chapter 6. Matthew 5 and 6 will list every one of those ways. And God said, my words of guidance are not laborious. They help you sidestep the traps that the devil puts in your way every day. He said, you guide your children, and they listen to you. And he said, I guide you. Please listen to me so that you can avoid all of the traps set by your enemy, the devil, to try to trap you into failures in your life. So I'm hoping that you'll listen to those words of God, and that you will also confirm those words of God by reading chapters 5 and chapter 6 in the book of Matthew in the Bible.